All right, what's going on, y'all, man? So not a lot of news today as far as the football world, even in basketball. Kind of a slow day for news, man, but we did have this one major right here, Williams Nwaneri. I might be saying his name wrong, but I'm going to call him Williams. Outstanding guy, obviously in high school, man. He was a 5-star prospect, the number 1 rated edge out there where he was from. You know what I'm saying? Missouri, you know what I'm saying? Ended up having a phenomenal senior season, right? 50 tackles. 13 tackles for loss, 3 forced fumbles, and nearly 7 sacks. So the kid was highly rated. Like I said, coming out of high school, he was 6'6", you know what I'm saying, about 255, man. So he's added weight, you know what I'm saying, and a lot of people wanted him, man, but he decided to stay close to home. Now he transfers to Nebraska, and it's a little bit to note about that. Now, he did not play a lot this past season, right? Only had 2 tackles. He had a sack for Missouri. Didn't really see the field. But what's interesting to note about Nebraska is they were tied for 51 in the country in sacks this past year with 27. So didn't get a lot of pressure on the quarterback, an area they really struggle with, like a little bit below the average. So they're hoping he can kind of come in and contribute, and I think he'll be right in position to compete and contend for a starting spot. Right? I'm not saying he's going to start, but I think he'll be in competition. If he has a good camp, you know what I'm saying, coming in a good spring, you know, then when they go to fall camp, it could look up for obviously Williams and what he's trying to do. And all he's trying to do is 4 years eligibility. You know what I'm saying? Pretty much took a red shirt. And all he's trying to do is resurrect his career. And that's why I always tell people, like, stars, they do matter as far as you getting on to the next level and the college you want to get to, but it's not the end-all, be-all, as you guys can see here. 5-star rated prospect, number 1 edge. But as you guys can see here, right, having to go and hit the portal, not playing a lot that freshman season. So, you know what I'm saying? It's a different level, right? College is different. There's more elite athletes just like you. You know what I'm saying? You got to think about it. I think it's like maybe 2 or 3% of high schoolers go to college, you know what I'm saying, as far as it pertains to high school athlete. And then obviously so that's the elite of the elite on the college level, especially if you can go Power 4 like how he did. And then when you go off and you go to NFL, it's even a smaller number. So the number gets smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller. So I think, though, from watching some of his tape, I think he has potential. I think he could be a strong contributor next year for Nebraska, and they're going to need him going forward. You know what I'm saying? So if you're in Nebraska, you feel pretty good so far. What you've been able to do, you was able to bring back, obviously, Dylan Raiola. You was able to get this guy in the portal, probably one of the top edge guys. Now you get to build the defense, right? And obviously, hopefully, have this guy contribute for you and make some splashes and make some noise this year or this upcoming 2025 season on your defensive line, right? Kind of be that game record that we saw in high school, creating forced fumbles and sacks and negative plays that resulted in big-time plays for your offense. So we will see, but a good get for the program. And obviously, he's probably one of the top guys in the portal. So I'd love to see it for him, and I think it's a good get for the Nebraska program, who looks to, you know, add to and looks to complete and kind of just fine-tune, you know what I'm saying, their defensive line going into next season, man. So that's my reaction. That's my response. But I think he should be a good player for Nebraska going forward.